me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's me, myself, and I.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, it's time for your weekly Fix of Funny. Broadcasting on radio in Fort Bragg, 107.7 FM, KNYO. Grab a mimosa, take your pants off, and treat yourself to the sexy bald man who makes you tingle in your special place. I was talking about your heart. He's wrong, but he's so right. He's brilliant, he's insightful, but also at times he's got the intelligence of a cup of dirt. Here we go, it's the Me, Mikeself and I show, starring Mike Betancourt!
Oh, the music stopped. But not inside me. The music never stops inside. Keep going. Yeah. One more time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello. Welcome to another exciting episode of Me, Mikeself and I. I am your host, Mike Betancourt, and I want to welcome you to episode 107. That's 107. 107, ladies and gentlemen, and all the people in KNYO, Fort Bragg, everyone, hello, and the rest of the MMikers, hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this show. I hope everyone is doing well during this pandemic. I understand it's a pandemic, and a lot of us are doing our best to stay quarantined. There's a lot of people that think it's a fake virus, but here's the thing with all the people that think it's a fake virus. It's just like the flu. You get alcoholism, and cancer kills more than people. And it's a fake virus because the virus is fake. And it's just like the flu. Do you know what this is going to be like a year from now? No, you don't. You have no idea what this virus is all about. That's what I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. You have no idea what this virus is all about. None. Zip, zilch, nada, not a thing. Sure, it might not affect you right now. Well, I can go outside, I can open my business, and people cough on me from, the immunity. If you're going to get immune to the virus, isn't that what you're supposed to do? You have no idea what this virus is. This is just the beginning stage. What if it mutates by next winter? What if it mutates next winter? What if it does that? How about that? What if it does that? Huh? You have no idea. None. Zip. Zilch. Whatever. Nothing. You don't know. I know you want to get back to work. I understand that. I know you want to get out of the house. I understand that too. I know you are tired of this corona life. I get it. I am with you on this. But you don't know what this virus is like. None of you are doctors. None of you are scientists. And if you're a scientist, you're probably scratching your head how to figure this virus out. Otherwise, there would have been a vaccine already, right? Yes, probably. I don't know, maybe. I'm not a doctor. But it's there. If it's not affecting you now, it's going to affect someone that you love. And then if it's not going to affect someone you love, it's going to affect someone close to you. Whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, you don't know this virus. So stop saying that it's just like the flu. Because what are the side effects of this virus 10 years from now? Will it be just like the flu? Probably not. What if it starts like the flu symptoms and then makes you into a mutant 6 years from now? You don't know what it's like? You have no idea. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And it hasn't, this is the beginning. People are thinking, I was, no, I was stupid Gavin Newsom. No, man. But enough of that BS. Enough of that. I don't want to beat this virus down over and over and over again because everyone says the exact same thing. Now, baseball's coming back. Huh? You can't fist bump. No eating seeds. No high fives. You got to let the runner run through the base? That's not baseball. I'm sorry. That's not baseball. I want to see a runner plow through the catcher. Well, so the catcher's going to move out of the way. Oh, coronavirus, go on. That's another point. You know how easy that all the baseball player has to do is hit that ball, run around the bases, and cough at the exact same time. Excuse me. Let him through. But it's the coronavirus. Nothing's going to be normal. And I get that. And I hope each and every one of you are taking care of all your essential workers. I hope each and every one of you are saying thank you to all the healthcare workers, to all the essential workers that are making everything possible so we can eat, so we can breathe, so we can have hospitals, so we can be there. Thank you to each and every one of you. I really, really appreciate it. I think we need to do more than just thank you and go out at 7 o'clock and go, that's what it sounds like at 7 o'clock. Well, I got to go thank my essential workers. That is the dumbest thing you can possibly do. Say thank you by yelling outside, saying thank you at 7 o'clock. How about you give them something? You know what's dumber? You know what's more dumb than just going outside screaming at 7 o'clock, hooting and hollering and whistling? You know what's worse than that? You know what's the dumbest thing America has ever done in the history of America? You know what's the dumbest thing we can ever do to healthcare workers? The dumbest thing. Are you ready? This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's the dumbest thing you will ever experience in your life, to say thank you to healthcare workers. A freaking flyby? Really? That's how you're going to say thank you to healthcare workers? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got the Blue Angels flying over the hospital. We just said thank you. Let's go to the hospital. Now we have the Air Force Thunderbirds flying by over your head and saying a salute and saying thank you. Really? That's how you say thank you? These nurses and doctors need ventilators. They need masks. No, we're not going to give you a mask. We're going to do a flyby. Nothing says America and a thank you by a flyby. Thank you. That's how you're going to respect the healthcare workers. That's how you're going to respect these nurses and doctors that are begging and crying for people to stay home. We need masks. We need gloves. We need ventilators. Nope. How about a F-18 flying over your head real quick? Thank you. Do you see how ridiculous this sounds? Do you hear how ridiculous? That's the dumbest thing. That is more disrespectful than not giving them ventilators. They've been begging. We need ventilators. We need more space. We need help. We need this. We need that. Oh, I understand, but guess what? It costs about $1 million a day to fly one jet. We'll just say thank you real quick and fly away. America. It's stupid, isn't it? And I was in the military. I launched planes. I think seeing planes fly over and it's great. My wife, she loves air shows. My kids, they love air shows. I think it's all great. We love it. It's fun. But saying thank you with they're not even saying thank you. I could see if a plane landed by the hospital parking lot, the pilot came out of the jet, went to the hospital, went to every single doctor and nurse inside the hospital and saluted them individually with a rose and a ventilator and a mask and some gloves. Hey, America thanks you. That's the way to do it. But just like, I'm flying over, see you later. That's dumb. That is the dumbest thing we can ever do, and it's the most disrespectful thing. It's stupid. It is dumb. It's probably as dumb as NFL's patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to tackle someone, but before we tackle and break their bodies, let's everyone stand for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see? Well, that's America, folks. Now, let's start the game. Let's start this gridiron game and watch these people tackle and destroy each other for your benefit and your entertainment. But remember, don't take a knee like Kaepernick. Make sure you protest with your guns, saying that you are sick and tired of being quarantined. That is what America is all about. Back to you, everyone. Oh, I'm making a clip about this. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. So please, we're in America, ladies and gentlemen. Please, let's figure out something else we can do instead of just clap, hoot, and holler and fly over. How about we make something for a nurse, for a doctor? How about we invite them over for dinner? I don't know. I'm just thinking of other creative ideas. I know. Why don't we raise money for ventilators? Why don't we raise money for gloves and masks? Because it seriously costs $1 million a day to fly one jet. And there's 10 jets flying over the hospital to say thank you. For what reason? See? America's stupid. America is dumb. All right, I'm going to move. How dare you say, if you think America's dumb, you love it or leave it, boy. I'm not leaving it. That's stupid. I'm loving it, and I'm staying here, and I'm going to let you know that stupidity has taken over America, okay? And it's not just starting with the president. It's the media. It's the celebrities. Imagine all the people. You guys don't know what it's like to live in a mansion. I don't want to keep repeating myself. You know? I really don't want to keep repeating myself. I don't like it. It's dumb. And I think I need to move forward. Because if I don't move forward and keep talking about this, I'm going to be just as bad as them. And I'm going to be as dumb as them. And I don't want to be as dumb as them. So we are going to take a quick Mike Merschel break. Because this week, me, Mikeself, and I supports actor, stuntman, guitarist, Kenny Lorenzetti. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I've met Kenny Lorenzetti. He is a wonderful human being. He's a former MMA fighter. He was on the practice squad for the San Francisco 49ers. He's an actor. He's also a trainer. He's an all-around wonderful human being. He's got a wonderful wife and a beautiful kid. And him and I met on a movie set called Guitar Man. And I'm going to tell more about Kenny after this. But the reason why this is so special is because his father used to be a guitarist. He unfortunately passed away, but he had an archive of so much music. And I asked Kenny, what can we share? And he plays all of his dad's musics, all of his dad's songs. And I really wanted to do something special. So we're going to take a quick Mike Merschel break. We're going to listen to some music today by Kenny Lorenzetti Sr. And you're going to love this song. It's a beautiful song. You're going to enjoy it. So let's take a break and when we get back. And then tell me what you think. So 1 second. And now, a prayer from Sam Elliott. Dear Heavenly Father, give me the strength, for I don't have any patience for stupidity anymore. Everywhere I go, I see someone doing something stupid. I just want to smack them across the head, but I can't, dear Father, for you are the dude of this universe. Dear Lord, we're in a pandemic and I'm starting to lose my cool. All I want to do is sit in my leather chair, smoke a Marlboro Red, and drink a beer. Coors, America's beer. Lone Star Barbecue. Amen.
Tripping on my feet. Seems everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, the devil wants to burn. So I tried to run and hide, but he's there by my side to corrupt my mind. Time. Seems everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, the devil wants to burn. Everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, the devil wants to burn. The devil wants to burn. The devil wants to burn. Everywhere we turn, the devil wants to burn. The devil wants to burn. Everywhere we turn. Looking for fresh air. I wonder if he's there. Most people in this world really don't seem to care. My life is moving fast. I'm on a journey that will last. God is by your side.
Ooh, the devil wants to burn. That's what the devil does. He wants to burn you. Everywhere you go, the devil is bringing you down. Everywhere you think, everywhere you see, every time you have a negative attitude, every time you get upset like I did about the stupid flyovers, it's the devil just getting at me, just continually trying to mess. That's what the devil does. It always, the devil will always mess with you. But always remember this: God will always bless you. Huh? The devil will always mess with you, and God will always bless you. You have to realize that, ladies and gentlemen. With this coronavirus era, you have to realize this now is more than ever. You have to be more spiritually, mentally, and physically connected with God, because that's the only thing you can rely on. And it's not the God up in the clouds looking down on everybody saying, well, he's bad, and he's bad, and she's good, and she's bad, but they're good, they're bad. No, God doesn't exist up in the sky. God exists within you. You must look inside yourself and pray and listen to that voice. That voice is saying, don't say that to that particular person. That's the God in you, which is you, your higher self, your higher being telling you to not say certain things, to not do certain things, to not get angry and frustrated and pissed off. So look in the beginning of this episode. I was talking about how stupid the flyover is and how dumb that is, and I was starting to get frustrated. And then I was like, you know what? All right, I got to move on. I got to move forward because I'm done talking about this. Well, guess what that means? That means that was God telling me to move on. That was my gut instinct saying, move forward with your life. Don't stop being a part of this. Stop being angry. Stop being frustrated. And trust me, it's not easy. Okay? It is not easy to always be calm. You're talking to me, Mikeself and I. You're talking to me. If you've been listening to 107 episodes now, you know how angry and frustrated I can get. You know how I'm not going to allow my opinions to hold me back. You know that. But I realize that I have to do this as well. I have to take a deep breath and realize, okay. And I think the main reason why when someone gets mad at you, you want to show your anger and overpower them with your anger. That's what I used to always do all the time. Someone called me an idiot. What? You're an idiot? Blah, blah, blah. I'd say 100 different jokes and things and out of anger just to embarrass them. I used to do that all the time on stage. When hecklers mess with me, I just immediately go for the jugular and just call them any other name of the book and people laugh at that person. I don't know what that heckler was going through that day. I don't know if that person lost their house, lost their family, lost their everything, their livelihood. And they say, you know what, I'm just going to go to a comedy show and just mess with the comic because that's going to make me feel good today. And he sees me and then I flip the script and make it bad on that person. But, you know, I should have been more acceptable to what that heckler was saying or any heckler says. Take a deep breath and make it light. But no, I would always, and just, you see it on YouTube all the time. You see it on YouTube all the time. Heckler, comedian destroys heckler, destroys heckler, and the heckler shuts up, blah, blah, blah. Is there a smart way of calming down a heckler? Yes, but I haven't figured it out. So maybe this time away from the stage is making me realize but it's different. I can talk about how it can be on stage when I'm not on stage. But when you're on stage performing, it's a totally different world. It's not podcasting. It's not Zoom comedy. It's a different animal. And you have to react like that quickly. But you don't have to react like that quickly in life. You know, how many times have you had a relative say something stupid to you at a family function? How many times have you gone to a family function and you always ask the host of the house, who's going to be there? And then they say the name. You're like, what time are they going to be there? All right, I'll show up around 9. Because you don't want to be there. You don't want to be around that relative that you don't like and despise. You know, it gets under your nerves. Your blood's boiling. You're not comfortable. But the person that is a terrible human being shows up to the house, lollygagging, blah, 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 blah. Everyone hates me, but I don't care because I'm eating free food. I don't care. Why does it bother us so much? Why does it bother us so much that when you see a terrible relative that you hate because they're such a horrible human being, because, you know, they take advantage of people. They take advantage of people. You don't like them. And, all right, I'm done. God's telling me to move on. I need to talk more about Kenny Lorenzetti. Anyways, Kenny Lorenzetti Jr., Kenny Lorenzetti, he and I met on the set of Guitar Man. And if you know, it's a movie about prisoners. It's about this movie about Buzzy Martin. Buzzy Martin was a guitarist that taught prisoners how to play guitar, and his experience teaching prisoners how to play, and he realized that the music actually changes and calms down prisoners and just changes their way of thinking. It's soothing. Playing music is soothing. It changes your life. And Kenny and I, we hit it off right off the bat. Such a great guy. and I wanted to make sure that he gets this spotlight because he's got a, that's so funny. I had a talk with him the other day, and this guy is a big guy. He's like 6'3", 300 some odd pounds, can knock anybody out. He's great in jiu-jitsu, martial arts. He just plows through everybody. And I called him the other day. I'm like, hey man, how's it going? He's got a 1-year-old. He's like, dude, you don't understand. My kid's running me over. I'm like, oh man, Big Kenny's getting knocked down by Bam Bam. Doesn't matter how tough you are, new dads. I'm going to say this out there right now. I don't care if you ride a motorcycle. I don't care if you build houses. I don't care if you're a Navy SEAL. Your child will break you down. No, won't. Not me. Not me. Not me. I used to say that too. I used to be that guy that goes, not me. No, they will break you down, because the reason why they break you down is because us gentlemen, fathers, we're not embedded with a nurturing personality. We learn that nurturing personality. Mothers, women, you're already embedded with that nurturing personality because that's who you are as a woman. You're a nurturer. And when you're pregnant with your child, you're already automatically in love with that child. A father doesn't become a dad until he sees the kid. A mother becomes a mom when she becomes pregnant. She's automatically a mom. There's this connection, there's this bond, there's this love that no one can ever explain except for a mother. So they already have 9 months of this nurturing building together as the baby grows inside them. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to protect our kids, and this is what we do. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna get a better job, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna mow the lawn, and I'm gonna do. And then when we see our kid for the very first time, we're just shocked, you know. And then you realize this little itty bitty thing is going to wreck your life. But in a good way. It tears your life upside down for a reason. Because, gentlemen, we need that nurturing side. Don't give that nurturing side to anybody, okay? I'm not saying give that nurturing side to anybody, okay? Only the ones that are close to you. Your closest friends and your closest family members. Your unit, your wife and your children, and people around that unit that truly care and love you. That's what you need to take care of. That's what you need to nurture. That's what you need to have inside you, is that nurturing ability. And this is coming from me, the loudmouth, me, Mikeself and I podcast. Hey, everybody. Trust me, it taught me a lot. It taught me a while. It did. But I'm glad. And you know what? And I think with this nurturing has helped me deal with quarantine with my family. Some parents are just going crazy, drinking every night, getting drunk, and just forgetting every day and not really being here for the children. And quarantine's not easy. I get it. It's scary. You're stuck. But guess what? You're not in prison. Huh? You can go from one room to the next and nothing bad's going to happen to you. No one's going to shank you because you made a left turn instead of a right turn. Okay? Realize that. You're not in prison. It's a mental, but we are in prison. They took our rights away. Yeah, but no one's shanking you. Has anyone shanked you today? Raise your hand. No one has shanked you. So you have nothing to worry about. Deal with this quarantine. If your kids are going crazy, allow them to go crazy. Take them outside, go running with them, do something with them, because this is not new for them. This is new for them. They don't understand what this is like. This is a whole new culture. This is a whole new wave of thinking. They're missing opportunities. Their childhood is depleting away from them. Could you imagine that? Excuse me. Could you imagine that? It's all right. All right. Quarantine is easy. You're not in prison. Just use that mentality. Realize that, and you'll be fine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, guess what time it is? I think right now it is time for good news. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sick and tired of the bad news that you see on television, on the internet, all over the place. But now, right here, it is time for some good news. And the good news is hundreds of cities worldwide make streets into cycling pedestrian walkways with plans to stay that way. That's right. With the greenhouse gas emissions set to decline a record-breaking 8% this year, a happy accident of the novel coronavirus pandemic has been its positive impact on cities. The World Health Organization says walking and cycling are considered the safest means of transport to reduce exposure to COVID-19. So cities around the world have been building new cycling paths and scaling up their car-free street initiatives. Now it looks as many of these environmentally friendly changes will be permanent. In Colombia, head start when the virus began to spread in the city in mid-March, the city had existing traditions called the Skitovina, where it closed main roads and cars every Sunday. Mayor Claudia Lopez decided to scale the program up, and according to the report, within days, opened up nearly 47 miles of new temporary bike routes, adding 340 miles of paved protective paths, and converted almost 17 miles of automobile lanes into bike routes overnight. Wow. Just listen to how beautiful that is. You know? Listen to how beautiful that is, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a beautiful thing that, cars, gas prices are dropping. People are bicycling. People are going out. They're riding their bikes with their kids, or they're running. I ran with my kid the other day. My oldest is 12, and she's destroying me. She doesn't stop. She's like, I'm the Flash. You ever got your ass kicked by a 12-year-old? Try running. Because I'm getting my butt kicked, and I don't like it, but I have to because I got to stay in shape. And she's the best person to stay in shape with. So what I'm trying to say with this whole thing that we're learning, ladies and gentlemen, with the quarantine and the good news and even the stupid flyovers, okay? The stupid flyovers, that's the government way of saying thank you. Don't be like them. Do something nice and something personable to a nurse or a doctor. Invite them somewhere, make them food. I don't know what you need to do, but it has to be personable. It has to be. There's no point of just, thank you. So we're going to get through this, ladies and gentlemen, okay? We are going to get through this. Oh, I have some good news, ladies and gentlemen. I have some really good news before I get going. Should I say good news? I have some other good news. This, ladies and gentlemen, Emma Mikers, Fort Bragg, everyone that you're hearing right now, this is going to be my last podcast. Audio-wise, ladies and gentlemen, because me, Mikeself, and I is getting an upgrade starting next week. I will be streaming live. That's right. Me, Mikeself, and I is going to be streaming live. Yes. When? Next week. Why? Because I need to. Yes. You get to finally see the face that matches with the voice. And if you don't, it's okay. I still have it on audio. But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, follow me. Tell me. I'm telling you right now. Next week, I'm going to be streaming live, okay? That means you can join me in the conversations. You're going to hear it on the podcast. I get to read your comments, whatever it is. I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be fun, and I can't wait for this new beginning, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be such a great ride. I'm looking forward to this. I've been podcasting now 107 episodes. I always post audio stuff. I barely put some videos up here, but now to have a whole interaction of video and having you send comments and talk to me live, and I'll say your comments live on the radio. Yeah, it's going to be on the radio because KNYO. But it's going to be a new beginning, and I'm excited. And I'm not going to be doing stand-up comedy on streaming live. It doesn't work there. My podcast is moving forward to the next generation. That generation is streaming live. So next week, ladies and gentlemen, so add me on Facebook at Mike B Comedy. Add me on Instagram at Mike B Comedy. Add me on YouTube at Mike B Comedy. Because guess what? Mike B Comedy is streaming live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's about enough right now. I can't wait to see each and every one of you. I can't wait for us to interact. I can't wait. So mark your calendars. We will be streaming live next week. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to get going. But before I go, are you ready? I'm ready. You're ready. We're ready. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Salsa, 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 salsa. Here comes another flyby, ladies and gentlemen.